Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Everything right now is looking excellent for Dogecoin. If you are chart watchers throughout the day, you're probably thinking, Vin, what in the world are you talking about? It's July 5th. Right now it's 4:25 p.m. I've been watching the Dogecoin chart, Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptos across the board, and things look bad. Things look down. In all honesty, it's actually looking exactly like what I would have expected, although I expected this to happen 2 weeks ago, but it's happening right now. Let's talk about it. So this is what I mean. If you've been a watcher of my videos, at the end of June, I was calling and expecting for whales, big investors, to start testing Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the crypto market, trying to pull it down. Some of you will remember that. I said they might try to pull it down before it's going to skyrocket up. And if we go to the 1 month chart here, right, way back at the end of June, this is kind of where I was expecting to do it, right in this area, but they didn't do it. It hasn't happened. But all of a sudden today, as we're creeping into the beginnings of July, we see this massive sell-off. And this happened with Bitcoin at the same exact time and Ethereum at the same exact time. It did hit Dogecoin harder though. Reason being is that Dogecoin isn't as mature as Ethereum and Bitcoin. So when this big sell-off started to happen, we ended up seeing a lot of paper hands, people who were nervous and skittish about Dogecoin also selling off as well. But Bitcoin didn't see that. So when we had this is a massive whale sell-off. This is billions of dollars of coins being sold off here. But the Bitcoin holders didn't get worried about it. They held. And then so Bitcoin held a lot more steady, and Ethereum as well, very matured. Their holders did not get worried, but the Dogecoin holders did, and it pulled it down a couple of percentage points lower than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not a problem. If you're investing in Dogecoin, expect that it is not as matured as Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it has a lot more potential. So the upside is a lot better, but also you have to understand the volatility downward is as well. So what is this sell-off? Why is this happening? I believe this is testing the waters, trying to pull it down, trying to see how far low we can get those crypto assets to go, because the big investment in the big pump is happening. I thought it would happen sometime in July, but based off of the fact that this is happening a couple of weeks later than I thought it would happen, maybe the big pump is going to happen a couple of weeks later too. So maybe the end of July, possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another pull down. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I don't think Dogecoin can go below 20 cents. If it did go below, like, don't worry. Don't think Dogecoin's going to go to like 1 cent or anything like that. Is not going to happen. Dogecoin has consolidated very strong. I don't think it can go below 20 cents. If it hit 19 cents, it's just going to pump back up. But right now, these big investors, these big whales who know that crypto assets are going to skyrocket, are dumping to see if they can buy back in. Because what ends up happening here is if they dump, right? And all of a sudden they can get 5,000 people who invest in Dogecoin to sell off their Dogecoin and then drop it a couple of more percentage points lower than it should go, they can buy back in right here. Buy back in as much as they can, then try to drop it, buy back in. These people are ruthless. They are millionaires. Some of them are billionaires, and they want money. They want power, and they don't care if they do it at the hands of the little people. They're going to pull it down. They're going to test it. They're going to try to consolidate it as strong as possible. They're looking to make as much money as they can. So what do you need to do? Hold. Absolutely 100%. All the news right now is good for crypto assets. Countries are accepting crypto assets. The fees for Dogecoin are going to plummet to 10 cents and even 1 cent. The transaction speeds are going higher. The computer technology for mining is becoming a lot better. We know that Dogecoin's hooked up with Elon Musk. We know that Elon Musk is most likely going to be using his 5th most powerful computer and Starlink possibly in connection with Dogecoin. We also know that Tesla's going to be accepting Dogecoin and Bitcoin. We also know that there's connections between Dogecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. There's over 150 upgrades coming in the 1.21 upgrade to Dogecoin. All the news is positive. We have more companies than ever accepting crypto assets. We have the Robinhood wallet coming out. Anyone who's investing in this knows that the future is bright. It doesn't look bleak. It doesn't look down. It looks like it's going to go skyrocket. So people who have money are going to want to be in this, but they're going to want to be in the best value. So you're going to have a whale dump, see what they can do. It worked a little bit more with Dogecoin because people ended up selling off, but don't sell off. Dogecoin can't go that much lower. But are they going to try to get in? Are they going to try to get it to 22 cents, maybe 21 cents? They're going to try. They're going to see what they can do. Are they going to try to get Bitcoin to fall back down? They're going to try. But if they do this and they realize it's not working, they can't get it to go that low, all of a sudden they're going to go, okay, we've done what we can do. We've dumped where we could dump. We've bought back in where we can bought back in. We cannot get this to go any lower. Everyone's consolidating where it's at. Everyone's holding. Now it's time to invest. And the call to invest is going to happen. Financial experts are going to get in. Hedge funds are going to get in. Millionaires, billionaires are going to get in. Then people are going to start to see this, and they're going to get in. Unfortunately, probably too late because the others are going to get in afterwards. And you're going to see money start to flowing into crypto assets. But this is expected. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another dump like that to try and pull it down as much as possible. But these crypto assets, they're not going anywhere. Too many people have invested back into it. So they're going to just fight right back. I mean, Dogecoin went down all the way, man, down 6%. Now it's down 2.89%. Fought back up almost 4%. Bitcoin, fell way down. It was down 3.5%. Now it's up. Down. I mean, it's just not going to work. Maybe they'll try to do it again. I think that this is expected. This is what you should expect to happen before the eventual rise. And so I'm feeling good about this. I hope you guys are too. I do think that this should have happened a couple of weeks ago. But you know what? 2 weeks off on the timing, not too bad. So maybe we're expecting the rise to happen towards the end of July at this point, if we're sticking with the timing that we're seeing right now. As far as news is concerned, all the news is good right now. We're crypto assets. There's nothing that we've seen that looks negative. There are some people that are investing in some of these different altcoins that are coming up. Baby Doge and different altcoins. In my opinion, those things are they're put new on the market. There's no market cap on them. It's very low market cap. And basically the people who get in early are going to make all of the money. Then anyone who dumps in afterwards to try and see a quick skyrocket are going to end up getting burned. There's no way the future of this planet is going to have Dogecoin, Baby Doge, and Shiba all at the top. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't make any sense. There's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of altcoins. And then you have Bitcoin, of course. There's only so many that are going to really be usable on a daily basis. In my opinion, Doge is going to be the one that's going to end up making its way through and becoming the tradable crypto asset by the average person. All of these other altcoins are basically going to just find some sort of a specific fringe maybe or in particular area in which it trades, and that's it. I don't think it's going to become traded by the masses, but I think Doge will. Of course, Bitcoin is going to be accepted and Ethereum as well. So everything looks fine today. No problems at all. Completely expected. Wouldn't be surprised if there's another dump like we've seen like this. But again, it's just going to fight back up, and Dogecoin's consolidated so well. If this dump, by the way, if this dump happened like back here before Dogecoin consolidated like that, bam, we went down to like that 17-cent mark and then fought right back up. If this dump that happened today happened back then, we would have went down way more. Way more. But right now we've got much more mature holders on hand, and so we just don't sell off as much. Although Doge did have some people sell off more than they probably should have. I mean, there's the downside to Doge right now is not much. It's about 3.5 cents is the downside to Doge, not maybe 4 cents, not much more than that. The upside to Doge is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, literally to the moon is the upside of Doge right now. $1, $2, $3, $5 eventually. That's the upside. The downside to Doge is not a penny. It's not 10 cents. It's maybe 20, 19 cents. So there's no reason to sell off. It ain't going to 1 cent. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for this to get done and for the pump to happen. So everything looking good today. I hope you guys are having a good July 5th. As always, I will catch you guys next time.